week 2 of the 30-day yoga challenge. First, I want to start off by giving ourselves applause. We have officially made it done 2 weeks of showing up for ourselves, for practice, caring for our body, caring for ourselves, and creating a new routine. Whether you're watching it live or watching a replay, you got to give yourself a hand for showing up for yourself. So let's continue the momentum, and we're going to go on the mat. And today is Friday. So Fridays is my day of actually tuning in to some self-love movements by caring for the sacral chakra, the womb, and the heart chakra. So a lot of these poses will be done on the mat and not so much standing up. So when you're ready, we're going to start off in a comfortable seated position. So we're going to allow ourselves to bring ourselves into the body, into the present moment with deep, clearing breaths and setting the intentions. So take a moment to get yourself settled. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes, allowing yourself to be rooted in your seat. The arms relax, the shoulders relax, the knees relax. And we'll take a deep inhale, inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling out the mouth. Again, another deep inhale through the nostrils, exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling, exhale. Now allow your breaths to become neutral. Allow your body to become heavier. Not go any hold that you feel in the body. Just allow yourself to relax with each inhale and each exhale. Releasing any thoughts. You're not trying to control them or let them be. You don't have to engage. Just allow yourself to focus on your body. And if you want to take a moment and set an intention you wish to receive from the practice or an intention you want to set to start your day, take a moment to receive that in your mind and in your heart. And we're going to open our eyes. Blissful rising. We're going to take a moment and roll our shoulders back. Gently inhaling and exhaling as we roll the shoulders. Releasing any tension from the week. Let it roll off your shoulders. Any stress, any anxiety, just releasing it with each roll. Just visualizing it being swept away from the body out the energy field. Then we're going to go and roll our shoulders forward. Again, loosening ourselves up, letting go, allowing ourselves to fully tune in to the now. Then we're going to release the rolling, bringing our hands to our knees, and we're going to gently roll the center of our body. You can make some big circles or little circles. Just taking a moment to allow the torso to go around and round, waking up the digestive system, waking up the spine. Breathing in and out with each roll. And we'll go in the opposite direction. And feel free to go at your own pace as far as how fast you want to go in circles. You could go slow or faster, whatever feels good. Then we're going to come back to center. We're going to take this left hand and plant it into the mat and extend this right hand up and just give ourselves a stretch on that right side. Turn our gaze towards that right. Then we're going to exhale, bring that right hand down and extend that left hand up. And again, turn our gaze towards that left side as we stretch open. And exhale, releasing that left hand. Then inhaling, bring that right hand up in a cross. Exhaling, releasing that right hand. One more time on the left side, inhaling up, gazing towards the left side. Then we're going to exhale and release. Then we're going to come on to all four. Tabletop position, hands firmly planted into the mat, knees about hip distance apart, and we're going to do that cat-cow pose. So we're allowing our hands and knees to be rooted into the mat. We're going to create a dip in our spine, reaching the head up. Then exhale, pushing that mat away, creating an arch in our spine, navel towards the spine. Then inhale up. Exhale back. And feel free to go at your own pace here. Again, we're just waking up the spine and just tuning into our body today. Just listening to what feels good. In our next exhale, we're going to come back to center in that tabletop position, flat back. And we're going to slowly bring our knees a little bit closer together and releasing ourselves, the back of the body towards the feet. And then we're releasing our hands straight, releasing our head to the mat. into that child's pose. Taking a moment to release again, grounding ourselves. And exhale, we're gonna push our weight into our palms and press ourselves up into a cobra pose, releasing the pelvis towards the mat, lifting the chest. And we're gonna exhale back into child's pose. Then we'll inhale back up, pressing into that cobra. And we'll just do this for a couple reps. Exhale back into child's pose. Inhale back up into cobra. Exhale back down to child's pose. Inhale back into cobra. And in this cobra pose, we're gonna bend this right knee, bringing it back towards us. And see if we can grab a hold of that right foot and just give ourselves a deep stretch. And exhale, releasing that. Then we'll do the opposite side. Stay rooted on that right palm. Bend that left knee. See if we can grab a hold of that left foot and give ourselves a deep stretch. And exhale, release. Coming back into tabletop. We're going to bring our hands down, coming on into our forearm. We're going to extend that right leg back, coming on the balls of our toes on that right side, stretching out that hamstring, breathing here. And then when you're ready, we're going to shift our weight into the forearm and extend that right leg into the air, rotating that ankle clockwise and counterclockwise. And if you want to pulsate that leg in the air a couple times, getting some movement there. And then we'll release that right knee back down to the mat. And we'll get the opposite side, stepping that left leg back. Come on to the balls of our toes. And first, we're going to stretch into the hamstring. Breathe. Then we're going to shift the weight into our forearm and extend that leg up and rotate that ankle clockwise and counterclockwise. And then pulse it up a couple times. And then we're going to release that. Coming back up, going to press ourselves up so we can come onto our knees. And we're going to gently bring this right foot up and plant that right foot into the mat. Keeping a 90-degree angle. We're just going to gently dip the hips in, create some mobility here, some flexibility in the hip. Allow yourself to go deeper with each movement and as each breath. Then we're going to add some arms reaching our arms up. Then we're going to bend at the elbow, opening the chest more. Again, we still pulsing that hip, giving a deep stretch in our back. Then we're going to bring our hands into that prayer mudra. Stop with the pulsing, and we're going to twist open, bringing that left elbow outside of that right knee, twisting open. Then we're going to come back to center. See if we can grab a hold of that back left foot and just bring it up for a closer stretch. Then we're going to exhale, come onto the heel of that right foot into this half split, allowing the hips to come back, have the toes pointed up. We can use our hands for leverage or support, or you can bring your hands to your foot and fold onto that right leg. Then when you're ready, we're going to press that foot back down into the mat. We're going to come on, press our hands into the mat. And if you want to take us a little deeper, you can come onto your forearms. Open the hip even more. Here we allowing our forearms to be on the mat, that right foot still planted into a full lizard pose. Then we're going to exhale, press our hands into the mat, and go back into that half split. Then we're going to press our hands on the inside of that right foot and step that right foot back. And then do the opposite side. We're going to bring that left foot up, planting that left foot into the mat. And here first, we're going to open up the hip by creating some movement, pulsing in that hip as we breathe. Again, going deeper with each pulse and with each breath. Then we're going to inhale, add some arms in, reaching up high, fingertips spread wide, still pulsing. Then we're going to bend at the elbows, opening the chest up. Then we're going to release the pulsing, bring our hands into that prayer mudra, and twist open, bringing that right elbow to that left knee. Fully engaging and twisting our spine. Then we're going to come back to center and see if we can grab a hold of that back right foot for a deeper stretch again. Then we're going to exhale, come onto the heel on that left side, pressing your hands into the mat for leverage. Or again, grab a hold of that foot and fold forward onto that left leg. Then we're going to plant that foot back down, press our hands into the mat, or we can come onto our forearm. Then we're going to press our hands back into the mat, coming onto our heel again, breathing. And when you're ready, we're going to press that left leg back. And we're going to do that again on that right side. So when you're ready, we're going to bring that right foot up and gently pulse on it. Breathe. Then we're going to inhale, add our arms, opening up the chest. Then we're going to bend at that elbow. Then we're going to stop the pulsing, bring our hands into that prayer mudra, and twist open. Then we're going to bring ourselves back to center, grab a hold of that back leg, giving ourselves a deeper stretch. Then we're going to exhale, releasing that leg, coming onto the heel on that right side in a half split. Then we're going to exhale, pressing that heel back down, pressing our hands into the mat for up lizard or coming all the way down onto the forearm. And when you're ready, we're going to press up again, come onto the heel, breathe, then bring the hand on the inside, kicking that leg back. Then we'll get that opposite side, bringing that left foot forward, planting into the mat. First, we'll begin to pulse. Then we'll inhale, reach our arms up, adding in the arms, fingertips spread wide. Then we'll drop down and open the elbows, opening the chest even more as we pulse on that side. Then we'll start with the pulse and bring our hands into that prayer mudra and twist open. Then we'll bring ourselves back to center, grab a hold of that back foot for a deeper stretch. Exhale, releasing, come back onto that heel. Then we'll press that heel down, press it flat to the feet, and come onto our forearm. Or again, you could just feet up, pressing our hand into the mat like this, or all the way on the forearm. And we're going to press ourselves back, coming onto the heel again. And exhale, kick that leg back. We're going to do that one more time on both sides. We're going to do it a little bit more faster. Going to press that right heel up, right leg up. Pulse on that right side. Inhale, reach our arms up. Bend at the elbow, opening the chest. Bring our hands to that prayer mudra. Twist open. Feel the exhale, come back to center. Grab a hold of that back foot. And stretch here. Breathe. Then we're going to drop that back left foot and come onto the heels on that right foot for that half split. Then we're going to press that foot back down and come on to our palms or forearms for that lizard pose. And then we exhale, walk our hands back, kick that leg up. And when you're ready, bring that hand in and press back. Then one more time, last time on that left side. Gonna bring that left foot up, plant into the mat. Then inhale, reach up. Fingertips spread wide. Bend at the elbows, open the chest wider. Then we're gonna bring the hand into the prayer mudra, twist open to that left side. Gonna exhale, come back to center. Grab a hold of that back foot. Exhale, release that leg. Come onto the heel of that left side. Then we're going to plant that left foot back down to the mat and come onto our palms or lower down onto the forearms. Then we're going to slowly press our hands back up, coming back into the heel. Then we're going to bring our hand in and kick that leg back. Then we're going to go to hero pose. Blissful rising and slowly release our feet, ourselves back onto our feet, keeping the back straight and pressing our palms up onto the thighs. And we'll take a moment to breathe here. Breathing in and out. Checking in with ourselves. You can feel free to put one hand on the heart and one hand on the stomach. And we're going to slowly release our head and chest down to the knees, bringing our hands to wrap around the feet. And we'll release our head to the mat. Then we'll come back up and gently bring ourselves into a comfortable seated position. Here we'll take a moment to allow our body to receive the energy that we just put into it with this practice. We take some deep inhales, deep exhales. You could take a moment and allow the intentions you set before the practice come back to your mind. And I take a moment and bow to you and thank you for showing up for practice today and sharing your practice with me. We made it to week two. We got 2 more weeks to go. This has been beautiful for me, and I hope it's been beautiful for you guys. And see all the love. Thank you so much, and happy Friday. And I hope everyone have a beautiful, beautiful Friday. Fridays is one of my favorite days of the week because it's all about love and abundance and beauty and all the great things that bring you joy. So I hope everyone have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys on Monday. So have a beautiful weekend. Until Monday, peace, love, and wellness. Hey.